What's up, y'all? This is Matt Moore. I'm a husband, a father, a writer, and yeah, a self-confessed serial griller.
I want you guys to love this smoke, this fire, this flavor. Look at this thing. Here we go. That dog will hunt.
No scripts, no fluff, no excuses.
Absolute perfection.
Join me and the crew in my backyard and beyond. Just real food, good folks, and the fire that brings us together. This is Serial Griller.
All right, let's fire things up. So we've got our ammo grill. This is made of 304 stainless steel. It's laser cut and it stands up really, really well to high heat. If I'm at the shooting range, if I'm on the tailgate of my truck, I'm at the campsite, this thing is built for battle. We're gonna fuel this with the charcoal of champions, Royal Oak charcoal. I've got my tumbleweeds. This is just wood and wax, all natural. Of course, always on Serial Griller, we're big believers in a 2-zone fire. It's gonna set us up for indirect, direct zones of cooking. Okay, so our coals are really at kind of the perfect consistency, if you will. So we want them to be grayed over. You notice that there's not a lot of white smoke. So I'm gonna take these supersized Royal Oak briquettes and I'm just gonna start to kind of move them over and we're gonna start to create those 2 different dedicated zones. High heat over here, and then we're gonna create a little bit more of a lower heat indirect zone on this side too. And I think when people grill with charcoal, this is probably your biggest problem, is that you've never taken the time to kind of separate either horizontally or vertically from the heat source. The theme of this episode is East meets West, and this is a recipe that's inspired by some of my recent travels to Japan. We went to a little place called Hikininiku to come. Y'all, I'm Southern, and I feel like I nailed that on the first try. In Japan, we're finding just beautiful kind of hamburger steaks with Japanese Wagyu. It's grilled right in front of you over charcoal. But in order for me to make this a little bit more American, we're gonna start with my friends at Snake River Farms. This is something that lives in my freezer constantly. We've got this beautiful blend of American Wagyu. So we're taking actually Japanese cattle. We're crossbreeding that with American cattle. It's just yielding an unbelievably rich, buttery flavor. I want to treat this with as much respect. We're just gonna season this very, very simply. Some kosher salt, some fresh cracked pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh grated onion to this. This is gonna add a little bit of acidity. It's gonna add a little bit of a punch. We wanna make sure that we do not overwork the meat. The whole point of Serial Griller is that I want you guys to love this smoke, this fire, this flavor. It's in my eyes, I can smell it. So we're getting a really beautiful sear. We're gonna also kind of add in a little bit of an accoutrement that's gonna counterbalance some of that heat. Now, let's make a quick little pickle. So I've got some beautiful Persian cucumbers. Because we're gonna basically pickle these in real time, the thinner that I've cut these, the more that will allow that flavor to kind of infuse its way into that process. We'll also add in a little bit of red onion, garlic. Again, this is happening really, really quick, right? So I'm just gonna take this, and the sure sign of knowing that we're in the right spot is that this is not sticking to the grill. Let it take the proteins, let that Maillard reaction happen. We're just letting the heat and that stainless steel just work its magic. I'm just gonna start to move these patties. We're still at a kind of a rare consistency. Let's finish off these pickles. We're gonna add in a little bit of kosher salt, some fresh cracked pepper, kind of an American style. We're gonna use this Graza beautiful finishing oil, some red wine vinegar, and then to give it some more of that Asian flavor, we're just gonna add in just a touch of soy, a little bit of sugar, and I'll just mix this around. I love how dirty this looks. These are ready to rock and roll. And the proper way to have that first bite is just to take one of these as they serve it to you and just enjoy the time, the temperature, the history, the quality of this beef. Cheers. Just to finish this dish, you get all the rice you want there. And we can just add these patties. That flavor kind of seeps into the rice. Make that perfect bite, as my wife Callie likes to say. East meets West. Absolute perfection. This puts me back in Tokyo.